Hi everybody, welcome to the video and welcome to a local thrift store. This is new to you guys and also new to me because I've never been to the thrift store. You see there I flashed some New Balance 990s. Those are the made in the USA. Women's size, so they should probably go for around 40 or 50 bucks. But this thrift store is located in a part of the city here which is called Almaden. And it's a little more of a older upscale side of town, and I've never really been. I've always had plans to come to this store, but I never have, just because their hours are just a bit odd. Just like the other thrift store, which I featured many videos ago, which is in Los Gatos. Very similar. So this one's smaller. And so I'm seeing everything for the first time, just like you guys. And so far, it's looking pretty promising. I didn't go through any clothes. I was running a bit short on time, as because I had to get packages out, do pickups from the kids and all that. So I wanted to shoot down here really quick. This was right after a flea market. So, little small toy section here. Stay tuned to the end, because I get a big score at this. I didn't get a video of it, but I wasn't sure how they felt about filming it or anything, and they had some toys up in the front glass, and I didn't want the camera just like right in their face, because this is my first time here and I didn't want to make a bad impression. But let me know what you guys think. Let me go if you guys see anything here. I will have to go back and actually check the clothing. I'm not a big clothing person, but I will check the clothing to see, if it's viable. But nice, clean products. I mean, plush don't really go for that much, so most plush don't. But everything looks clean and well taken care of. And the prices weren't too bad. Those shoes were listed for $8, the New Balance 990s, which isn't bad. It's not a bad price for New Balance 990s. But they were running when I got to the front, they said they were running a half off sale, so I got them for $4, which is even better. And I'm pretty sure they had knowing that they had a sale, I probably should have picked up some more shoes, but I didn't. Lots of clothing, and with a lot of thrift stores, even Goodwill, Savers, clothing is always going to be their highest, taking up the most space, biggest volume, I guess I should say, and the same is true here. So looks like to the left is women's and to the right is men's, I believe. I'm pretty sure there'd be some good clothing product here. I just had, like I said, just limited time. Couldn't really go through everything. So I was just doing what I regularly resell, and that's hard goods. This is their little electronic area. And it's small. It's a small electronic area. I'm not gonna get get enough electronics here to fill up my eBay store, but I might find a few gems here and there. Those the DVD blank DVDs, I think they were priced at $10, which is way too much. I think that was a 50 pack, so those resell for right around 15 or so. I saw these things like games and calculators. I didn't see any games in there, just calculators. And this over here says phones and tablets, but it was all cases. There weren't any phones or tablets in there. It was all cases for phones and tablets. So I was looking for tablets and phones, but there was nothing in there. And they have a glass case here, just like a Goodwill. They have a glass case with more higher-end items. It's a little a voice recorder, but from what I don't know why there were cassette tapes in there, because it was a digital recorder. It's kind of weird. But Olympus is okay. For $9, it's not okay. And even Sony ones are better. They tend to sell better and, you know, more profit. But even then, the profit is just right, or what they're going to sell for is right around $15. Not too much. Well, let's get a really high end one, and that was not a high end one. But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. As far as the cleanliness of products, and this is a really nice gaming mouse. Razer, it's spelled R-A-Z-E-R, is the company name, and that should be like a $15, maybe $20 mouse at the most. A Logitech, it's not one of the better Logitech Harmony remotes, but it's okay. If you get that one for $1, that'd be good. But like I said, what I was liking was just the cleanliness of everything. Everything looks, you know, if this stuff was worth it, everything looks ready to list. There's very little clean. I mean, the shoes I got just had the pebbles in them. I had to, you know, just pick out really quick. But that's no big deal. That's easy. But there was no major staining or anything like that. So really good. Almost ready to go for picture items. Ready to get listed items. So, and here we go to the kitchen pottery / glass area over here to the right. I saw some shoes right there, and just checking this little shelf really quick. Trying to get in as much, you know. Trying to get as much recon as possible on this place to see if it's something I could add into my rotation, and this would actually fit nicely into my sourcing runs, because this runs down one of the main streets where I go and hit a Goodwill, a Saver, actually a few Goodwills and a Savers. The street kind of takes me down a path down a dark path. No. Takes me down my thrifting route. So, which is great. This one would be a little bit more of a backtrack, but it's not that much. But it's looking okay. It's looking like there is potential here. This is an Arthur Court piece. I didn't even look it up. I really didn't feel like it was a worthy piece to go into my eBay store. But it's cool. Arthur Court is definitely a name to look out for, and I probably should have done a little bit more homework on it. And I might do some homework on it later and just see if it is worth it. So a little piece from Greece. It's a depiction of an ancient Greek sport of jumping over bulls. Kind of crazy. Kind of, in Spain or bullfighting, they don't really jump over the bulls, but in ancient Greece, that was a thing. All right. Nothing really that I'm going to pick up here in this area. I'm going to grab the mouse. I'm going to grab the shoes. And I'm going to grab 4 items from the glass. So, and I'll show you that in the recap. Nice little silverware set there, by the way. As a matter of fact, I sold an Oneida USA Tribeca pattern, serving a 6 for, it was knives, spoons, forks, salad forks, dinner forks, teaspoons, tablespoons for $50. And I picked up the set for $8.59 at Goodwill. But let me know what you guys think. Drop comments down below. And we are going to cut into the recap next. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the recap. Now, we're going to go back to the little picture-in-picture. It should appear right over here on this side. The items that I picked up in a small, short little video. Smaller size. But Yeah, let me know what you guys think of that new thrift store. I think I'm definitely going to add it into my route. Yeah, partially because I did find some cool items there. And like I said in the video, everything was clean, very well taken care of. I still want to go back and definitely take a look at the clothes. While I'm not a big clothing reseller, I do chase profit. So if there are profitable clothing items there, I definitely would like to pick them up, to get them. So I want to check out what brand names are there, what types of clothing, athletic wear, evening wear, whatever it is. So I'm definitely going to go back, and I'll take you guys along for the trip to go through the clothes. Obviously, still looking out for anything else they might get. And it looks like they do get donations regularly. So while I was there were people making donations as well too. And whatever is donated basically just comes out to the floor. I did hear them say they do have people that look up items. I'm not sure what they're looking at. There were none of that. Some of them, sometimes you go to these like the local thrift stores and they'll have a printout of an eBay listing. This one didn't have that, so that's good. Good sign. I'm not sure what they're using to base their prices on. But I think I got some great deals, and let's jump to the video. I'm going to cut the video here just so I know where to put the tiny little video. And we're back. So the video should appear right over here. Let me scoot over a little bit. There's stuff in my way. Okay, it should appear right here now. And as you can see, you can already see the big hits right there, the Polly Pockets. Brand new in the package, the little clamshell design, $35 each. So I paid up for them. But there were 4 of them, brand new. I mean, the package, some of the packages were a little crushed. Not necessarily crushed, but kind of warped, probably just over time. But being brand new, they were from 1994, so they weren't the older ones. And these ones should go for around $100 each. So pretty good find right there for the Polly Pockets. I just couldn't pass them up. I mean, they're 90s stuff. Yeah, I like to look for 80s, 90s stuff. I like to look for, and being brand new in the package, I mean, you just can't beat that. They're easy to list. There's no cleaning involved. They just have to take the little price tag off, but that was that piece of cake. So really cool items. And when I saw them there, I was like, oh man, it was already, first of all, I was thinking like $35 each. I'm like, oh man, I better check these out really quick. And I quickly looked at them, and I was able to see there were the 1994 versions, and they still worth the pickup. And the Razer mouse, the Death Adder Elite gaming mouse. You guys know I love peripherals. I love mice, keyboards. I'm always looking out for them. At $5, it's not a bad price. Should get right around between $15 to $20 for this mouse. It was in great condition. Very minor cleaning on the bottom, but great condition. And then here are the New Balance shoes. New Balance women's. I think they were size 9 if I remember correctly. But 990s, made in the USA. That's what you're looking for. Those ones will command a bit of a premium. Great condition, as you can see. They have rocks in them. A little bit of dirt on the bottom, which I scrub out really quick with a brush. Otherwise, the uppers were in great condition. It's a great size. Great color. It's gray with the pink, and I think these should go for right around $40 to $50. So just a nice pickup right there. And now, what I want to talk about, quick talking point. To add into the video is regarding sourcing, and it's just the most important part of this whole business. I know I talk about the shipping side of things. Some people talk about sell-through rate, but you've got to find items that people want, items at a price point where you're going to make money on. Because if you're not making money, then you're going to fail. You're going to eventually run out of money if you're not making any money. So here's a great example of an item to pick up. A little bolo item. And around my area, I can get them for a few bucks. You do have to be cautious, though, because sometimes it looks like they work. So, and what I'm talking about are these Kindles right here. So it looks like they work. sometimes. You'll see on there, it'll see, when you pick them up, the batteries usually will be completely dead, and it'll say, please connect battery. And then you take it home, you plug it in, and it just never that screen just never comes off. Sometimes there are some tips and tricks to try to get the screen off to get it going again, but most of the time, from my experience, they don't work. So what I try to do is try to buy the newer ones, and the newer ones are the ones without the keyboards. And they're these smaller ones. This is a 6th generation. This one, same problem. It just said plug it in. I plugged it in, and it worked. And I've had great success with these ones, this style of Kindle e-readers. Now, I picked this up for, I think this was I got a big old bundle, so it was like $1 to $2 or so for this guy, and it sold for $35, and it sold within about 12 hours of me listing it. So, if you are chasing high sell-through rate, Amazon Kindle 6th generation is a great product. But like I like to teach you guys, or what I like you guys to learn eventually, is to find items that just will sell. And an example of an item that will sell, and it doesn't necessarily have a high sell-through rate, is not here on my fingertips right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got it here. So it is this baseball glove. Now, I got this at the flea market just recently. And the brand, so if you look up the brand name, you look up the model number, it's only going to give you one listing for $65 that recently sold. But in my opinion, that's not what this glove will go for. And so first of all, this brand is pretty high-end brand. You definitely will look out for it. And you could really tell the quality of the leather in this one. It's soft, but yet has a structure. It's not like tough. Like I have some other gloves, which I just sold, a Mark McGuire glove, just recently, first baseman's glove. Oh, I think they're on the other side. I don't want to cut the video again. But there are the other gloves. They're like Rawling. They do use a tougher. I don't know the leather. To me, the leather's a bit tougher in those other gloves. Takes a little bit more breaking into. These ones here, this is just like buttery soft leather. It feels great with your hand on the inside. I mean, it just feels like it's made for you. Such a great glove, such a great brand. They have a great product. Now, if you're looking up this model number, you're gonna be like, man, that's not really a good sell-through rate. You know, it's not. I shouldn't be picking this up. Well, when I saw this glove, I did see the model number. I did look up the model number, but I'm familiar with this brand name, and I know it's a higher end brand of glove, so I'm definitely picking it up. I got in a big old bundle of stuff for $80. And this is going to put me in the profit in that bundle. This glove, I'm going to list it for $150. Now, why am I going to list it for $150? Well, first of all, it's used. If it was brand new, I could probably push it closer to $250, maybe $300. But what really, really is desirable about this glove is this webbing here. This webbing here. On the inside. This webbing. This is known as the trapeze webbing pattern, and it's really, really sought after. Tell you the truth, I really don't know why, but it is. From me in my younger days, watching baseball. I would always see Ichiro Suzuki playing using this glove with this not necessarily this brand, but using this trapeze pattern out there. And I'm not really familiar with any other players using it, but I do know it is a highly desirable one. And match that with the brand, and you've got yourself. It's going to be a $150 glove. I'm going to sell it for $150. I'll definitely get back to you guys on that. But how do I know that? Just based on my experience. I'm a huge baseball fan. I follow baseball, play baseball, and I've used all kinds of different gloves. I've used the high-end Wilson. I think I still have a Wilson glove that I refuse to get rid of. That my wife keeps telling me, you should sell it. I go, no, I'm not going to sell it. I love that glove. But I like this glove too. I told my wife I might keep this glove. This is so nice. And I really don't feel like spending $300-something on one. But yeah, we're in the business to resell. And I don't go play catch as often as probably I would like to. But great glove. Look out for it. I'm probably not going to pronounce the name right, but Marucci. Look out for the trapeze pattern. Great glove. There it is right there. So, just using my experience on everything, I know I knew to pick this one up, and I knew it was going to sell for well over $100. So I hope you guys are out there. You guys are sourcing great items. I hope you guys are having great sales. And let me know what you guys think of the video. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I now have, if you guys want to join the membership, I have the membership active right now. And $5 a month. And right now, you'd basically just be supporting me or helping me out. But I am going to add, I'm leaning more towards adding a members-only live show to make it worth, to give worth or value to being a member. And because that's gonna really, I would have to dedicate time out of my day, which I always keep saying I'm gonna do a live show, I want to do a live show, but I'm always go. There's always something to do, be it listing, family, sourcing. So if somebody is paying for a membership, then I would be more, basically be more inclined to slice time out of my day to dedicate to those followers that are paying me, and offering, my knowledge, answering whatever questions they have, my knowledge to them. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below. Please like, subscribe, and I know I might repeat myself when I say that, but I'm always trying to remember all the different things that everyone says. And hit the notification bell if you guys want to get notified of any new videos that I drop. But we'll catch you guys in the next video.